Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the... The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his degenerate shoulders down, championship at stake. The Hitman kicks out.
Early attempts rarely pay off, but they do wear down your opponent.
Right in the gut.
Fired with a straight shot there, answering back.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
No end in sight to this exchange. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more. Oh!
His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Flat out power into the scoop slam. And an inverted atomic drop. Excellent execution from Hitman.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it.
Back in the ring.
Oh my God, what a crossbody. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men. And now here goes Bret, locking in the submission. Solid. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Placing him in the corner.
The Hitman looking to inflict even more punishment in unique fashion, like only the excellence of execution can.
Ring post figure 4 by Bret Hart.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
From the heavens.
All the way to the outside.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. And he tosses him back in now. Figure 4. Leg lock.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold. Sit-out slam.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Cross. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Discus clothesline.
Decapitating. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Bone-crushing backbreaker. Hart with a plan in mind.
Wow, what impact!
The spine absorbing all of that impact.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. Brett lining him up from the top turnbuckle. And Brett off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
High impact crossbody. HBK in real danger here.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Nice takedown. Gonna step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart.
Sharpshooter applied.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, Basically, anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Uh-oh. Punk dodges out in time.
Right.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it. Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
Target. A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE. Jack already inflicting offense on Punk. We know Cactus is only getting started.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I've usually countered that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
Cactus Jack just continues to mount the offense.
Yeah, the viciousness of Cactus Jack on full display with this relentless assault on Punk right now.
What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see.
Oh, goodness. Who throws a bat? Honestly. Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there. Boom. Boom. Oh.
Bang! Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark.
Oh!
Oh, for the bionic elbow. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next. I can't wait to find out.
This stage is no place for a battle. Cords, pyrotechnics, all kinds of danger. Thunderous hit to the chest.
And he heads back into the ring.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a butterfly backbreaker.
K.o.b.e Atomico finds the mark.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Bionic elbow to the crown of the skull.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Ooh. Oh!
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And it's back into the ring for Jack here. Moves from the ring to the outside. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. And Cactus Jack is taking command of this one.
Yeah, the viciousness of Cactus Jack on full display. With this relentless assault on
Flying into the ring again now.
Cactus Jack calling on the WWE Universe to... He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Oh, knee right to the spine.
He might have him.
And a quick kick out.
Before the 1 count, he's got to be having a laugh.
Oh. Ooh.
Cactus on the receiving end. CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders.
GTS. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
Cover. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Might have tried to end this too soon.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack. Jack might have this wrapped up.
Uh-oh!
Through the air, and connects.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower. Just an all-time violent classic we're witnessing right now.
Turns it around. What a hit from Jack. Neater on the ropes.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Jack's shoulders are down. This one's for the win. Fights the shoulder up and one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point? Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
And I believe I'm starting to see some pain registering on the face of Cactus Jack. And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
He left an opening. Backbreaker.
Jack just got out of there.
Oh, God.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. So much disdain with each of these shots. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Looking for the pin. Hangs on by a thread.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out? CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO. Just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being. Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw. 2. Cactus Jack once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Cactus Jack standing tall in the ECW arena. He and CM Punk just went to war.
One can only imagine how satisfied Cactus Jack must be with both the violence he just inflicted on Punk and the violence that Punk just inflicted on him. I imagine that for Cactus Jack, this win is just the